Hi, Aquarius. This is your January 2019. Aquarius, starting out in January, you're going to find a lot of changes, a lot of things feeling like they're unsettled. A lot of things are going to be coming in your favor, though, due to everything that you went through in the past 2018, especially from June to December. A lot of you were struggling back and forth in a situation, going back in and out of the same relationship, trying to fix something that wasn't even yours to fix. There was a lot of complications that also may have presided with Aquarius or Aquarians in your job area, your career area. Some of you may have left jobs, some of you may have been voluntarily, some not. A lot of you had started either something new or moved to somewhere new to start a new beginning, to have a fresh start, and that is definitely around career situations. Some of you experienced a family member in the hospital. This seems to be an older person, possibly male, maybe a father, grandfather type. Some of you, it may be an uncle. But since then, as of now, for January, that person is on their way back home or has already just gotten home from their situation. Where your love life is concerned, again, there is things that you're letting go. There's also somebody who had turned their back on you in the past, but between communications of text, either social media or something, you found something out that you needed to address with this person. I feel like you were given that opportunity because they reached out to you at one point, which did not end up in your favor, did not go to where you thought it would. Instead, it ended up being some type of a unsettled agreement, explosion type of arguments, hearsays as well. Someone else was denying something that they had done. Although you believed in your heart through your intuition as well that you knew something was not right in the situation. There was a third-party relationship going on for quite some time throughout 2018. Off and on, this person definitely feels like your partner feels like they were magnetized back to their ex-partner, meaning that person became a thorn in your side, the third-party situation. A lot of you have finally decided at the end of December to move forward, to let go of this hardship, this toxic, narcissistic person who was in your life creating all this unstableness. It has definitely been a exhausting lesson learning 2018, but now that you are into January of 2019, which we're reading for today, is going to show you all the different avenues, streets, directions. Your GPS has been reset for you to find a new direction in your life, both in love and I feel like in career you are starting to stabilize and move forward in a better, positive, more uplifting and gratifying feeling situation. So that is going to work out for you. Finances are going to improve in January for you, Aquarians. So don't stress about your money. However, some of you are still living beyond your means, and you were told before in one of the previous videos about separating your wants from your needs. If you continue to live by wanting, your pockets will stay empty. If you learn the difference between your wants and your needs, you'll be able to save up for that rainy day. Some of you are hoping to purchase either a new vehicle or a new home. With that should come probably within 6 months of this new year. Some of you are repairing your credit, which has really been down. Before you didn't care, you weren't trying to take responsibility for your actions, and now as you're maturing, you're starting to find a different way to approach this and look at things. So for some of you, you have a new love coming in January, closer to the 15th of the month. Some of you, it feels like this person that you had met either through a friend or through something that you're involved in. I also feel like some of you have exhausted yourself with the online dating, have met only people that were mysterious yet still not honest. Again, remember, on the internet, anybody can be who they want to be, so be careful of your choices. Some of you found that meeting someone from the online dating, the person did not look anything like their picture whatsoever and tried to claim that was just an older picture. Not good. Not good. Let that person go. For some of you, you do have a love relationship that is full of commitment and honesty coming towards you. Not everyone is the way that your ex-partner was. Nothing is set in stone where that is shown to me. But I do feel that some of you are definitely going to venture out and try to just live for yourself at this time. A lot of you don't want to be in a relationship and aren't looking for one, and you are the exact people that will find it first. So because you're not looking, opportunity is going to present itself to you in 3D. So you're going to be able to see this vision very clearly. It is going to be very obvious, or the person is going to make themselves very obvious to you that they are interested. Some of you will act upon your fears and not accept this invitation. Some of you will find reasons to doubt this person is interested in you. You will try to self-sabotage the situation itself. There is an ongoing situation or investigation going on with someone having problems where either theft or identity theft was concerned. That seems to pop up for some of you. So whoever's dealing with somebody taking your credit card numbers or using your credit card numbers and depleting your funds or just trying to destroy your credit, you will be able to rectify that situation and things will get resolved probably by March. Some of you, in reference to one of your best friends, some of you have been pretty much abused by your best friend, and I get that being that someone maybe has come in between you and your partner. This could be a best friend who is looking for attention and trying to get it from your person because you've spoken about your partner. And again, this is just for some of you. You've spoken about your partner who you are involved with still currently, being such a great person and this and that, talking them up very high, making your friend, again, your best friend, jealous, making them want to have not only someone like your man, but your man or your woman, whoever that pertains to. So be careful of somebody close to you being jealous about a situation that you're currently in. Someone doesn't have any respect for the boundaries of your friendship. I feel like this could be definitely a problem for you during the month of January, and something will get resolved very, very quickly. I also feel that there is a time out situation. Time out. So somebody is taking time out either for themselves or to get something accomplished or completed. So whether that's you're writing a book, whether you're trying to finish something where education is concerned, maybe some of you are getting close to getting your degree and finishing up everything that's needed as far as your credits go. Some of you may have just become teachers. Some of you are working somewhere in the computer industry and trying to find new balance. Somebody else is working in hospitality, or I also see something to do with administration. It feels like all of these things are working very close together. There's a lot of you doing a lot of networking. Some of you are wanting to start your own business or have just recently started it, maybe even here on YouTube for some of you. Some of you aren't sure if this is something you're going to do long term or if this is going to be a temporary situation. Again, getting back to the love situation, there are a handful of Aquarians who are going to have a baby coming very soon, between the next 3 and 6 months. For those of you, some don't have the father with you, and some of you are not even sure between two which one is the father. For some of you, I do feel like your relationship is close with a mother-in-law or with your other significant other's family member. I feel like that is going to help you to get through some very hard and emotional triumphs that you're dealing with. I also feel like there is something to do with a relocation that's, again, going to have to do with having this child. Some of you are dealing still with somebody who is married, and you had gotten into that situation with the promises from this person that they were going to leave their partner, that they were going to come towards you and walk away from the situation they were in. I do feel like that was a narcissistic type of energy and answer, meaning this person never intended to leave the other partner. However, having their cake and eat it too is exactly what they were looking for and what has been accomplished to this point here. You getting pregnant, on the other hand, did not plan on doing that by yourself. However, that is the way that it's looking for at least the month of January. Stay tuned to see what's coming in February, and hopefully we can together work this out. Also, too, some of you are working on the manifestations for your love situation, trying to manifest either your old partner coming back in or trying to manifest someone new. I do feel like this is very positive. The universe is around you and trying to work with you on this. However, I do feel that the timing is not equal, meaning the time that you want this or the allowance that you have for this is quite different than what the universe has plans for. But the universe is not going to make a mistake. It is going to step in exactly when the timing is there and when it's needed. You have no control over certain things that happen to you and when they're going to happen. However, like I said, the potholes, the bumps, the speed bumps that you've encountered during 2018 are now going to start to reside, and they're going to drift away, so to speak, and during 2019, you're going to see a lot of changes come. Tower moments, no, I feel like you've already been through those, but I do feel like there is going to be some uncomfortableness because everything that is new is definitely uncomfortable until you get used to it. Change is one of the most difficult things to face, especially for Aquarians, because you get into a certain pattern or routine and want to continue to follow that. But unfortunately, life is always changing, and so is energy. Therefore, you are going to have to comply. And in order not to have such a hard time, a stressful time, or an overwhelming time, you are going to need to follow the guidance of the universe. Remember, what you sowed previously is what you will reap in 2019. So with that being said, Aquarians, stay tuned for your next reading that will come probably either mid to late January to see what we can preview for February to come. So right now, hold on to your seat, follow your path, try to stay true to yourself, Aquarians, and we will follow up real soon.